In the heart of San Diego's bustling downtown stood a majestic colonial-style mansion. Its red brick facade radiated warmth, promising comfort within its hallowed halls. But behind those walls, a battle of wills was about to unfold. A battle where the stakes were high, emotions ran deep, and nothing would ever be the same again. Inside, at a mahogany desk, lay a man, his weathered face etched with determination, surrounded by maps, charts, and files. He was Admiral James Sanborn, the stern yet respected commander of the United States Navy SEALs. His gaze was fixed on a picture frame on his desk. A picture of a smiling young woman with the caption, "To my rock, Elena." But this Elena wasn't any ordinary woman. She was the wife of Lieutenant Commander Ryan Hawley, the top candidate for SEAL Team 6, a team known for its daring missions and unwavering tenacity. Ryan's wife, Elena, had tragically passed away a year ago, leaving him devastated. Now, amid the chaos of war and impending missions, he grappled with a profound loneliness. As the door swung open, a figure stepped in, bringing with him the salty tang of the sea and the promise of adventure. It was Lieutenant Commander Ryan Hawley, his presence commanding attention and respect. His dark hair was tousled by the wind, mirroring the turmoil in his soul. His blue eyes held the depth of the ocean, reflecting both the calmness needed for his profession and the storm that raged within. Ryan had excelled in every mission, displaying tactical brilliance and physical prowess. Yet, he harbored a secret, a grief so overwhelming it threatened to drown him. The absence of his wife, Elena, cast a long shadow over his life. Meanwhile, in a quaint cottage nestled in a peaceful neighborhood, a woman stirred awake. Her name was Catherine Hawley, and she was Ryan's aunt. Unlike her brother-in-law, Catherine found solace in her work. She was a successful tech entrepreneur whose company specialized in cutting-edge security systems. Her world was filled with the soft glow of computer screens and the hum of innovation. But the arrival of a letter changed everything. It was a plea from Ryan, asking Catherine to watch over his son Jack while he trained for a critical mission. Catherine, though initially hesitant, knew she couldn't refuse. As Jack entered his aunt's life, Catherine found herself drawn to the boy's innocence and resilience. She saw in him the spirit of his late mother, Elena, a woman Catherine had adored and missed dearly. Suddenly, the rigid walls Catherine had built around herself began to crumble. Catherine felt a stirring within her, a longing for something more than the cold comfort of her technological haven. Could this be her chance to mend not only Jack's broken heart, but also her own? At the naval base, Ryan faced a pivotal moment. Admiral Sanborn informed him about a new mission, one that required him to lead his team into enemy territory to rescue a scientist who held the key to stopping a deadly virus from spreading. The mission was fraught with danger, but Ryan, driven by both duty and the hope of finding purpose in his life again, accepted the challenge. Catherine, meanwhile, poured her heart and soul into caring for Jack. She juggled her demanding career with the responsibilities of motherhood, all while battling her growing feelings for Ryan. The more time she spent with Jack, the more she realized that her love for him was as deep as the ocean and as boundless as the sky. But their newfound happiness was threatened by a series of strange occurrences. Catherine's company started losing clients, her technology failing without explanation. Even her home wasn't safe as intruders repeatedly targeted her family. With each setback, Catherine's resolve hardened. She refused to let her fears define her. Instead, she channeled her anxiety into action, Determined to find the person responsible for her troubles, as Catherine delved deeper into the mystery, she uncovered a shocking truth. The woman behind the attacks was none other than Marissa Cole, a former colleague of Catherine's who had been fired for unethical behavior. But why would Marissa target Catherine and her family? What sinister motive lay behind these malicious acts? The answer to this question would lead Catherine on a perilous journey filled with deceit, betrayal, and danger. In a dramatic confrontation, Catherine confronted Marissa, demanding answers. Marissa, cornered and with her deceitful facade crumbling, revealed a shocking truth. The mastermind behind the attacks was none other than Adrian Hayes, a wealthy businessman with a personal vendetta against Catherine. Hayes had orchestrated a series of events to not only ruin Catherine's reputation, but also put her life in danger. But why? What had Catherine done to deserve such animosity from the powerful businessman? Through flashbacks, we learn that Catherine had once exposed Adrian Hayes' illegal activities, putting her own reputation on the line to uphold justice and ethics. Hayes, consumed by vengeance, swore to make Catherine pay. The revelation left Catherine reeling, but it also fueled her determination to expose Hayes' crimes and bring him to justice. Catherine, armed with the knowledge of Hayes' true nature, devised a plan to take him down. She worked tirelessly, gathering evidence of Hayes' wrongdoings, knowing that she needed concrete proof to bring him down. Meanwhile, Ryan and his SEAL team braved treacherous terrains and deadly encounters as they raced against time to complete their mission. The stakes were high, and every step they took could be their last. Just when all hope seemed lost, Ryan's team successfully rescued the scientists, averting a global catastrophe, but their victory was bittersweet as they lost one of their own, a casualty of war. Back at home, Catherine managed to expose Adrian Hayes' illegal activities, leading to his arrest and the unraveling of his vast criminal empire. Justice was served, and Catherine's name was cleared. However, the ordeal had taken a toll on her, leaving her shaken and questioning her choices. As Catherine and Ryan's paths converged once again, their bond deepened, united by their experiences and the realization that their destinies were intertwined. Love blossomed, offering solace and healing. The naval base came alive with the sound of celebration as Ryan and his team returned home. Catherine, unable to contain her joy, rushed to the welcoming ceremony, eager to be reunited with her hero. Their reunion was filled with warmth and gratitude, a testament to the enduring power of love and resilience. But amidst the festivities, a sense of foreboding loomed on the horizon, reminding them that the sacrifices of war and the battles fought on both fronts were far from over. The news of an imminent threat sent shockwaves through the community. The enemy was preparing for retaliation, and the stakes had never been higher. Catherine and Ryan, now united by love, stood side by side, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As the threat loomed closer, Catherine's resourcefulness proved invaluable. Using her tech expertise, she helped fortify the naval base, bolstering its defenses against the impending attack. Meanwhile, Ryan and his team prepared for a counteroffensive, strategizing ways to neutralize the enemy's advantage. The climax arrived with a heart-stopping assault. Explosions rocked the base as enemy forces attacked with everything they had. Amidst the chaos, Catherine found herself in grave danger, trapped in the line of fire. But just when all hope seemed lost, Ryan and his team swooped in, rescuing her from certain peril. In the aftermath, as the dust settled and the echoes of gunfire faded away, a profound sense of relief washed over the community. They had survived the ordeal, their bonds strengthened by shared adversity. In the quiet moments that followed, Catherine and Ryan found solace in each other's arms. They had faced death together and emerged even more resolute as a couple. Theirs was a love forged in the fires of adversity, tempered by loss, strengthened by resilience, and illuminated by the unwavering support of their families. As the sun set over the horizon, casting long shadows across the base, Catherine and Ryan stood hand in hand, surveying the damage. They knew the road to recovery would be long and arduous, but they were determined to rebuild together. They had faced their greatest fears and emerged victorious, their bond unbreakable, their spirits unused. And as the stars twinkled above them, they knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, united by their love and their indomitable spirit.